Today's video is sponsored by Retouch for Me.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be shooting in this really cool Moroccan-inspired studio in LA, and I will be using my Canon R8 and a 24-105 f4 lens. I've been using this setup recently to take my own pictures, so I thought it would be kind of fun to show you the setup considering it's under $2,500, which I know is still quite expensive, but for those of you who know how expensive lenses are, it's actually pretty affordable. This lens itself is around $1,000. So for 24-105, I think it's a pretty good deal. So I wanted to show you what we can do with this lens, take some cute pictures. We're going to do different looks, and we have some really cool props to work with, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Before we get into this video, make sure to check out my model Sabrina. She's going to be linked in the description below. And
once I'm done showing you the photo shoot, I will show you how I edit all the photos using Retouch for Me from start to finish, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And now let's get straight into the video.
hello everybody, good morning. Hi, I'm going to be shooting on my Canon R8. I have a 24-105 f4 on it. We'll take some photos, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I feel like the light by the wall, if you were by the wall, I'm wondering if I can move this a little bit out of the way. I think it makes sense. I don't think it's attached to anything. I think it's just here. It's just okay. We're fine. Yeah, I think as long as you get careful. So today we're going for a Moroccan theme. I booked the studio, it's really cool. And we have some nice golden tones on Sabrina. So today I'm shooting with just a little kit lens, which is a really nice lens actually. I've been using it for a while on the R8. I use it a lot for my self-shot stuff because with the R8 I'm able to see myself, and it also has interval timer. But I bought this lens mostly just because it was cheap and it was doing what I needed it to do. It is an f4, so it can be a bit dark sometimes, but most of the time it works pretty well. And I really like it, so I thought I would show you how I use it and just go from there. The light here is beautiful. That's so gorgeous. I need to take off my jacket, I'm getting warm. I know. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. Oh, do you know what? I also have my other glasses. I have like meta glasses that record, so I can like record behind the scenes on these as well. I've been using them a bunch, but I keep forgetting to use them for shoots, but it's really cool because I can also get you. That's beautiful. That's so pretty. I love that. Yes, that's perfect. So a lot of you know that a lot of the time I will use complementing colors, and I really love how well my model's skin tone and their dress and the background kind of work together. I think it just creates such a harmonious image. I actually want to take some close-ups as well. They have a reflector in here. Okay. Oh, okay. 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 Pretty good. Okay. It's not really pointing at you though, so that's not really able. I wish there was a reflector here. I don't even have a reflector. Oh, what is happening here? Change some settings. Let's see. Show me your face. Beautiful. Let me just go this way. I'm gonna increase the f-stop a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, I don't know how I feel about these. Maybe there's like a little shadow, or maybe, oh, I'm actually just gonna do this. Beautiful. I just need to change my f-stop again. Where am I changing my settings here? Oh yeah, beautiful. That's so pretty. Beautiful. That's really gorgeous. The studio is actually super cool. It has a bunch of different options. You have this little arch here, which we're gonna use. You have this little thing. You also have these little steps. So overall, it's just like a really cool, varied location. And I think it's always nice when you're shooting studio just to do something a bit different, especially when the light is good. This place has really good natural light. You can really love this vibe. And then we have all the flowers and or like the greenery there, so we'll definitely use that as well. But overall, I really love the vibe. Oh, this is cute. I love it. I think even if you wear the same shoes, it doesn't have to be like when the light is good. This place has really good natural light. You can really love this vibe. And then we have all the flowers and or like the greenery there, so we'll definitely use that as well. But I think we'll just see how we go. But overall, I really love the vibe. Oh, this is cute. I love it. I think even if you wear the same shoes, it doesn't have to be like that's super cool. Nice. So this is where my camera is seeing right now, and I think it looks really cool. This is the setup and this is the camera. I think it's gonna look really nice. Ooh, that's so nice. It looks like we're on with somewhere like Play Studio? I don't think so. That's beautiful. And your skin tone looks so gorgeous. Question, do you have any body oil or anything like that? I might actually have some because I had it in the bag. Johnny, I think it's gonna be great. I've just been carrying it in my bag and I forgot about it. Sorry, yes, you good if I rub it in? Oh, you trust. Do you want a little? That's good. Yes, that's so much better. I love this. Yes, that's gorgeous. Yeah, love. Using oil in situations like this makes a lot of difference because it adds that shimmer to the skin. So especially if you have indirect light and it's not direct sunlight coming from the window, it just helps bring out the skin tones a little bit better. So it's definitely a good tip to just try and use it. Perfect. This is really pretty. Oh, I want a video here. This is really pretty. Gorgeous. That's beautiful. So nice. Oh, that's so pretty. Perfect. Get some closer ups. Beautiful. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Let me just see if I can do that from further. Oh yeah, that's great. Brought a tiny Nikon Coolpix with me that I want to try. We'll see how it works. Let's take a few pictures, maybe with flash, if I can. Let's just do, let's see. Did I cover the flash? Dude, this is a vibe. I love this. So I bought it some time ago and I just never used it because I lost the charger. But I just bought a new one. This looks so good. This looks so good. Snaps. Just kinda, oh, wow. It should be my thing. It is. This one's faster than the Canon one that we use. Last time we did a video together, I used the Canon, was it G7X? Yeah, it was a G7X. And I loved the pictures, but the flash was so incredibly slow. It took forever. Each photo took a solid 30 seconds to take. It was such a painful experience. This is so cool. I want to see if I can get a King Beauty photos on a $100 camera. That would be pretty funny. Oh, your face was out of focus, but it's cool. Dude, this camera's good. Look at this. Yes, that's so pretty. It's a very...
You're so...
I know, it's so funny. I was just about to dress it. This is how I carry my camera in between my legs. I think it's this one.
Oh, it's cute.
It's like vintage.
I love that vibe.
Cool. Let's take a few more pictures. I think it just shows you if you have creativity and a cool space, you can literally shoot with anything. This camera I bought off Facebook Marketplace for $100, and this one was the lens and the camera probably closer to like $2,000. But it's still a pretty cheap setup for like a professional camera. The actual camera that I film on is probably like $5,000 between the lens and the thing. So it just shows you that you don't really need an expensive setup here. Oh yeah, I love that. So gorgeous. So for this one, again, I went with clothes that complement the setup. As you see, the dress is somewhere in between the wall and the skin color, which is kind of nice. Beautiful. Oh wait, sorry, I'm shooting on a very slow shutter speed. Let me just put up the ISO. Beautiful. And look at me. That's beautiful. Stay like that, don't move, it just takes a second. Ooh, that's so cute. Nikon, you guys. You thought you never see the day I would be using Nikon again. I started with a Nikon and then I switched to Canon. And
now she's back.
And now she's back, but just with a $100 camera. I just refused to give them any of my actual money. What if you were to actually even like sit in this little nook? I think that would be kind of cool. Oh, I like the light as well. Yeah, this is gorgeous. That's so beautiful. I think you don't have to acknowledge me. I'm just existing here. Love. Yes, perfect. That's so gorgeous. Beautiful. What if you sit on the side of your hip and kind of lean back? So something like this, basically. More like this thing. You can have your legs down. You don't have to, exactly. You can just be sitting on the side of your hip, basically. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Love that. That's so pretty. Yes. I think the hand down is better. Maybe a bit closer to you? Yes, perfect. Yes, that's so gorgeous. Ooh, that's beautiful. I love this. For this next one, I am gonna work with these leaves here. We changed into yet another dress, and I think it looks pretty cool. I might actually just do these here as well. I think it looks pretty cool. And maybe this one's kind of broken though. They're all kind of broken, to be honest. That's fine, I can, oh, this one's broken big time. Let me see. Literally held up by freaking tape.
Right.
It's fine. We're gonna move this away. I'm gonna leave it as it is. We're gonna get some cute shots here. This looks nice. Oh, I love the light here. It's really cool. Oh, that's beautiful. This one, no shoes, I think. I think it looks better. I think the shoes are a little bit too distracting, I think. And then I don't really know if I need this, or maybe I'll just put it back. So there's a lot going on already. This looks really good though. It looks beautiful. Oh, and then let me just move the boards again because I would love a little bit more light from the other side to just balance it out. Coming from the window. Oh, okay. I love having not even. This side away. I'm gonna go here maybe. And let's see. I want to be able to still shoot. There's the thing. Oh, don't fall. No, it's just gonna fall. There we go. I think that should be fine. Cool. Let's see this shot now because I'll be right there. So I set up these two boards just to reflect some of the light back because I don't really have a reflector, so this is a very inconvenient way to go about it, I guess, but it looks really cool though. Oh yeah, and it's much better for the shadows now. Yes, it's so beautiful. The way you were leaning into that was, oh my goodness. That's so gorgeous. Look at me. Oh yeah. And let me just grab the little greenery that I had at the beginning as well, so it's just very so tropical. It's beautiful, just like this. And then I'll probably just do something here. Yes, perfect. Oh yes, that's beautiful. Oh, that looks so perfect. I love this. So we're shooting here in the leaves and then I'm holding one as well. That's gorgeous, just like that, stay like that, don't move. We put a little bit of old jewelry as well because I just found it. I forgot that I ordered it. And then we're just gonna take some close-ups for a few and see how it goes. But yeah, this is off. Yeah, just like that. Oh, beautiful. Let me just change my settings a little bit. No, this is fine. Oh, that's beautiful. Let me see. I'm just actually. And you don't necessarily. Yeah, that's beautiful. You don't have to look at me for all the shots. Yes, gorgeous. Why is everything breaking? Nope, not anymore.
Hello.
There we go. Oh, you could potentially even lightly mist your face. We don't have to super because I don't want your makeup to run. Perfect. Cool. I think that's fine. I don't want you to be like dripping wet either. This is good. Just be careful with the one flower or the plant. Oh, just return this. What if we do something actually with you maybe brushing through your hair or something? Oh, just like that. Even just like, yeah. Perfect. Beautiful. This is so gorgeous. I love this. Just lean forward a little bit. Yeah. Yes, just that. Yes, that's so beautiful. And just chin down a little bit and look at me again. Perfect. Yes, just like that. Yes, that's so pretty. Beautiful. So we have very nice light going on right now because we have the window light that is very soft and very feathered, but it still gives really, really nice lighting to her. I could potentially put a little board in front just to add a bit more light, but I think I'm okay without it. That's gorgeous. Oh yeah, that's super pretty. Cute. I would love to. Do you think there's any way we could put your hair down and just get a few close-up shots of just your haircut? Or will it look weird?
It might look good.
We can try.
Yeah.
If it doesn't look good, it doesn't look good. We can go to the mirror and try and see. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. For this last shot, I want to do beauty style and just, oh yeah, that's really cool. And then maybe, yeah, just having it, whatever. Cute. Let's change my settings 1 second. Oh yeah, that's better actually, the light here. Let me take a picture with this guy. This little guy. Oh, that's cute. Cute. Zoom in when I can. Oh, that's nice. And maybe what if your other hand is here and then you're looking at the window? And just, yeah, try and, yeah, elongate yourself as much as you can. Cute. I love that. Yes, oh, that's really cool actually. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's amazing. Gorgeous. Beautiful. That looks so good. Oh my God, yes. That's gorgeous. Don't look at me, look into the window, for example.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love the drama. Yes, that's perfect. Stay like that. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Beautiful.
yeah.
You definitely see the UGG. That's so funny. Let's just do one. I think straight on here in the middle. Twist your legs sideways. And again, I did at the beginning, just leaning forward with both hands. Oh, that's cute. Just scooch a little bit this way. Perfect. Just like that. Yes. And don't look at me. Look the other way. What if you put your hands on the thing instead? Yes. Beautiful. Oh, just like that. Don't move. That's amazing.
Now that we have our photo shoot and we have the pictures, let's get them straight into Retouch for me and work some magic. As you guys know, if you've been following this channel, I've been using their software for a while and it's a really solid one. So I wanted to show you how I edit it. Let's get straight into the video. First thing first, I'm gonna create an additional layer for all three of them just because I will absolutely forget and then I'll be very sad because I won't be able to show you before and after. Let's start with this first one because it was their first look. As you see here, we just have little spots, some little lines here and there. Sabrina's skin is really, really good. She just has a very minor imperfection, so it's perfect. We're going to go to Retouch for me and we're going to start with heal. That's what I usually do. I just get rid of any imperfections first like that. And this on its own does a pretty good job. There we go. It just got rid of all the small little spots that we've noticed before. There we go. Now that we have our pictures, I've selected a few to edit. I thought that something that is a bit more of a close-up portrait would be better. I have these three guys here and they all have their own issues that I wanted to address. First thing first, I'm gonna create an additional layer for all three of them just because I will absolutely forget and then I'll be very sad because I won't be able to show you before and after. Let's start with this first one because it was their first look. As you see here, we just have little spots, some little lines here and there. Sabrina's skin is really, really good. She just has a very minor imperfection, so it's perfect. We're going to go to Retouch for me and we're going to start with heal. That's what I usually do. I just get rid of any imperfections first like that. And this on its own does a pretty good job. There we go. It just got rid of all the small little spots that we've noticed before. There we go, the little chin spot, a few little other areas here that I really like. Also, what I love about this program is it gets rid of imperfections around people's necks and bodies as well. So it's also super helpful here. We don't really have much, so it's fine. And once we have that, we click accept. Now I'm going to go back and do dodge and burn. That's what I always do for any of my photos. I think it's like the next logical step, I guess. So here we are on blend 120. This is what happens if we go full way. I actually really like the edit. I don't think it's super heavy. You still have quite a lot of texture that peeks through that I think looks really good. There is these little smile lines that are not really removed, but to be honest, I don't really mind them. I think they add character to the photo. I don't want it to be completely blurred out and just the texture killed to oblivion, so I'm totally fine with that and I can always easily remove it afterwards. But this is the pictures by itself. Let me see. This is the before and after. As you see, there's quite a lot done. And we can go a bit less. Maybe we can go like blend 160. Not to go super overboard, but we have quite a lot of control over how strong the effect is. There we go. And straight away, I think this looks so much better. I will be happy to post it. If you're super bothered about these lines, you can always try and do the filter again. You can do another dodge and burn and then zoom in and it blurs it out even further. And then if you wanted to, you could always just deselect the rest of the face, because if you do it a few times, it will start looking a little bit plasticky and we don't really want that. I do love texture in my skin, so I will let you just go back and just randomly remove any areas that are not the ones that I wanted. Her nose was fine. The smile lines were around here. I'll keep the lips because maybe they needed a little bit more as well. I'm not super careful about it though, to be honest. Going maybe here, preserving as much texture as possible. And then going back there, you can see it was selected as well. And also I should mention that if you do want to do your own dodging and burning, you can just create a soft layer here and then the image is going to turn gray. You're going to have a gray layer that you can do your editing on. So let's see here. There we go. And I think I actually want to It's a pretty big change. I don't think it seems like it when you're actually using the program, but it does make a huge difference. Now, she does have some redness in her eyes, but to be honest, it's very, very minimal. I wouldn't really worry about it. So I would go to maybe Eye Brilliance and make her eyes a tiny bit lighter. I don't really use these options that much because I don't want it to look super unnatural, but I think a little bit like that, maybe blend 33 or maybe even 20. It does add a little bit of a pop of color or pop of brightness, which I like. It's very, very minimal. I do not want to go crazy like this. I think it's way over the top. And if I wanted to just lighten her pupils or her irises, I could potentially just mask out this area here, but I still think it looks kind of finicky. So I would probably maybe go 40, I would say, but not more because I think it's going to be too much. There we go. And then finally, her dress, it's not really wrinkled, so I don't know if it's going to affect it well or not. We can go into fabric and see if it does anything to the actual fabric of the dress. I don't know if it will or not. I don't think so. I don't really see much happening here. Again, it doesn't really have hard wrinkles. Like you see in this area here where it does, it actually helps with smoothing it a little bit, but overall the texture of the dress is not wrinkly enough to make a difference. So we're going to save that, and then we're going to go back and do skin tone. Skin tone helps even out skin tones. I don't always use it because it tends to make everything kind of grayish like this. So let's have a look. You see it changed the lips pretty drastically, which, to be fair, I actually think is kind of a vibe, but it's definitely a bit too much. So I would probably just do it ever so slightly. And I think that's actually a really cool look. So they're a tiny bit more muted, but not enough for you to be like, oh my goodness, what's going on here? And then finally, we're going to go into Retouch for Me, and we're going to do Portrait Volumes. And Portrait Volumes is more like the traditional dodge and burn, where you have darker contour and you can shape somebody's face. This one is very strong. It tends to look kind of ridiculous on the highest opacities. But if you use it in the very, very tiny bits, maybe length 10, it adds just a little bit of pop of contour on the face, which I really, really like. There we go. It's very slight. It's very subtle. I do not want it strong at all. This is way too strong. Maybe I'll go maybe 30. There we go. Even that might be a bit much. So we might go down to 25. And then this is the before and this is the after. I think it's a pretty drastic difference, and I really love how natural the editing is. I love that it actually preserved some of the face lines because I think it's natural. I think we all have them. If you did want to remove them, you could just take a spot healing brush and just do this and just remove it if you were really stuck on getting rid of them. But overall, I don't really mind them. I just did here just in case you guys want to see it. So quick before and after again. It is very subtle, but it makes a huge difference. And then at the end, if for whatever reason you decide that it's still too much, you can take this layer that you just created, bring the opacity down, and just play around with that. So sometimes I'll do that as well. I'll do it full way, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I did a little bit too much, and I'll bring it down to maybe 80%. And this way you have even more skin texture, and you have some smoothing, but not too much, and it's a very, very natural edit. We're going to save that now and move on to the next picture. This is the next photo here that we're going to be working with. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to start with heel first, and we're going to clean out any imperfections, keeping it at sensitivity 100. Next, dodge and burn. And I think this is a bit strong, especially under the eyes. I think it's doing too much. It's doing a good job, but I just don't like it as much to be as strong, I guess. So I will keep it at 127, for example. I think that's pretty good. Now let's do skin tone. That actually looks pretty good. We can do a little bit here. And then finally, we're going to go into portrait volumes again and then add a bit more contrast into the face. Perfect. And just like that, we have a photo edit. I think this is a brilliant solution for photographers that want to use this program for editing a large batch of photos. If you have a wedding or a couple session and you have to deliver so many images, this is a true lifesaver because it will save you so much time and money on editing to be able to just do a one-click edit like this. Now I'm gonna move on to this last picture. Let's start with, again, heel, and this is gonna remove any major imperfections that are on the face. That's perfect. We're going to do apply, and then we're going to do dodge and burn, and hopefully with the dodge and burn here, it's actually going to do a bit of work on the chest. We used some water with it, so it looks a little bit shiny, which to be honest, I don't really mind, but I just want a little bit of something. And it does definitely clear out the chest, which is really, really nice. So we could just do full way here. I actually really like it full way. I think it's really good. And it makes the skin really nice. As you see, especially the chest, you can see a huge difference. It does seem a little bit smoothed, so maybe I'll bring it back a little bit. And then I will do half body actually, because you can see much more than just a little bit of thing. I don't know if it's gonna make a change or not. See, it cleans out the hands and everything else as well. There we go. And now we're gonna do retouch for me. We're going to do eye brilliance again. And for this one, her eyes are actually really, really white. I genuinely don't think we need to whiten them anymore. But I might keep the middle of her eyes a little bit lighter so we get a bit more of these catch lights. So I'm going to use the eraser and erase all around it here. So I'll keep the eyes as they are, but just the iris lighter, which is kind of what I want. There we go. So now you see it pops without the rest of the eye being affected, and we can make it super bright. I don't really want to make it super bright, but maybe just a little bit like this. Apply, and then finally we'll do retouch for me, and we're going to go into portrait volumes. And again, like with other images here, I think this is pretty good. We don't really want to go overboard because it is going a bit crazy. But I think if we kept it like blend 28, 30, it would be kind of nice. Maybe a little bit less, maybe 20. There we go. And finally, let's do retouch for me skin tone. It doesn't really matter when you do the skin tone. You can do it at the end, you can do it at the beginning. And you'll see if you want the skin tones evened out a little bit more. I actually like it a little bit, not too much, but I think maybe around 70. It does take some of the yellowish tones that I think are reflecting from the dress away, which I actually enjoy. And let me see a little before and after. The difference is pretty large, especially on her chest. It really does make a huge difference. If you guys like what you see, make sure to check out Retouch for me. I think it's such a cool software, and I think so many people will benefit from using it. It will make your life so much easier, like it did with mine. They also always run really good offers. Right now, they're offering 30% off for Black Friday, so make sure not to miss it. The link is going to be included below in my video description. If you are hesitant and not sure which ones to use, for me personally, I love the heel, the dodge and burn, and the portrait volumes. I also really like the eye brilliance one and the skin tone one. So I think these ones are the essential ones to me. If you want to try them out, you can use them for a few days and then decide if you want to purchase or not. You pay for them once and they're yours for good, which is really nice.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked today's video. Now I'm going to put the studio back together and go home and edit the pictures. You've seen them already, so let me know if you like them. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!